This is gorgeous. I'm just going to turn these a little bit this way so you can really see the design, the simple elegance, and I love Robert's inspiration here. Hinged cuff. We're saying it's the trumpet, but wait until you hear where he got the idea. First day on the clearance price, it's $59.98, so you're actually saving more than you're spending. 5 easy payments of $12, J350250, 3 sizes. So our small's that 6 3/4 fit. The average is the 7 1/4 fit, and then I know the large sitting a little funny on here. I'm trying to make sure he doesn't fall off. That's going to be our 8-inch fit, about 5/8 of an inch wide at the widest part, and that is where we see where our story begins here with this one.
Exactly. You know, it's the railroad ties.
Yep.
And the images of men working on the railroad with big hammers, and they're hammering down the steel pins that are holding the track onto the wood, and they create this rivet. Everyone has a rivet, and we do that in metalsmithing, in jewelry making, in goldsmithing. When you take a rod of solid metal and you hammer the top down, if you do it right, you make it spread. And that's what this is about, the beauty of a rivet.
I mean, it's so simple, but there's so much history. I mean, think about the history of this country and the railroads going across the country.
Yeah.
The first time I ever took a train, I went to Florida overnight with my aunt to go to the happiest place on earth. I feel like all of us in some way, shape, or form, my nephew, one of his favorite things when he was little were trains. There's so much history and there's so much, I think, strength involved in this bracelet, yet it's linear and it's fluid and it's bold. And look at how the light dances off of those kind of rivet heads that you were talking about.
I know, and they're soft. They're not.
No, they're rounded a
because
touch.
when you make a rivet, you work a circle around it, and that's literally the shape of a good rivet head.
Nice.
And I say that like a nerd because I'm a metalsmith nerd, and I would be a blacksmith nerd too.
I'm going to say right now you are a professional and you're genius and you have a great eye. So I think you're selling yourself super short. If you'd like the small, by the way, we don't have that many left to go around.
What I just made.
Oh,
with
look
these.
what you just did there. See, the man's always working. Well, right now we're seeing it on Anya. We'll come back. We'll show you in a second. And I have it on as well. And may I say that while this has great presence, I love that it stays in place. I've been wearing this. I wore this through my Earth show. I wore it before the shows even started. Look at the presence on Anya's wrist. And I love because if you're going to be doing, you know, this is the season of the short sleeves, of the open arm look. What a presence this has. But even if you're doing it, and I have on a little bit of a floofy sleeve, but I was thinking if you're wearing like a nice cashmere sweater with a beautiful sleeve finish on it, this is such a great kind of exclamation point on the end of your outfit, isn't it?
There.
Super
I just put
pretty.
Look at this.
He's still creating.
I
That's what he's
just
doing
put
over
this
here.
together. The watch is surrounded by the bracelet. Isn't that the coolest look?
Isn't that fun? And this is another bracelet that you've done on a hinge, so you do get some room for
Yeah.
play. Less than $60.
I had to put that together. It was just a selfish thing I did.
Your name is on the show. You can do, my friend, whatever it is that you want to do. His name's on the show, but you get a clearance price.
A lot of times I get flashes of inspiration, and if I don't do it or sketch it immediately,
right? It'll gone.
Yeah, gone.
I think our brains work similarly, except I don't have this talent. Look at how beautiful.
I love that look.
And look at how it comes down. It beautifully flows.
Yeah.
There's the hinge on the back. So this is how you're getting it off and on. It couldn't be easier. And by the way, I almost see like a little bit of a horseshoe or almost like an open heart shape in there.
Isn't it pretty? Piece.
Look at the glow that comes all the way around. Let me show you, make sure I show you the inside, just so you can see what it looks like on the inside.
Yeah.
You go like this. It plays nicely with others in the sandbox. Beautiful presence.
Good one.
But it's not crazy heavy. I love this piece. I'm sorry to see this retiring. Small, average, large. You're saving more than you're spending, and you're getting it on Easy Pay. That's $12 a month. Beautiful, beautiful piece. J350250. Now, if you are thinking, okay, this is a good gift for mom, how'd you like to do a set? We also have it for you in a necklace, and this is beautiful. You can see it on the bust right in here in front of Robert. It's an easy kind of collar necklace there that you're just going to put on, snap in the back. Look at that.